guys, and welcome back to this tutorial. In the previous section we have managed to create a scoring system whereby whenever we are collecting a box we are increasing our score by 1 right there, and then basically we are displaying this score in the console window. In this section we're gonna push this concept a bit further by creating a second scene that will be similar to the first one, but again we'll change the color and a few other settings so that it can be recognized easily. And then whenever we collect enough boxes in the first scene, will be the player, will be moved to the second scene. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to go back to Unity. And again, I've saved my scene as collecting boxes. Okay, so that's the name of my scene. You can give it any name that you want. So what I'm going to do is, again, go back to my project, look for my scene, which is collecting boxes. I'm going to duplicate it. So again, I'm going to duplicate that and maybe call it I'm going to call it collecting boxes 2, maybe. Is that okay? So again, I'm going to open this scene. Okay, and the way I know that this scene is open is the current one. It can be because it's displayed right here. And again, I'm going to rotate the view slightly, and once this is done, I'm going to duplicate these boxes, and so duplicate, move the duplicate somewhere, maybe here, and again do the same. So take all the boxes here, duplicate, and move the duplicate here. Okay, so again it will be easily to recognize that this scene is different. And again, what I could also do is change the color of these boxes. So again, I could create a brand new material, for instance. Again, material is there, and again call it purple, or doesn't really matter. We'll see what kind of color we have there. So again, color here, and again I could use maybe this color here. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so again I'm going to take this new color. Before that, I suppose I'm going to select all the different cubes, and once this is done, you can actually take the new color and drag and drop there. Okay, so again, this is it. So that is your scene. Again, all the boxes have the tag called pick me, which is fine. They have a different color. So that's your second scene. I'm going to do a S, Apple S or Control S to save. And again, I'm going to go back to the previous scene. So again, this is my previous scene. Okay. Now the next thing is I need to change my code so that if I've managed to collect 3 boxes, I should go to the next level. So again, I'm going to go back to my code here. And here you can see this is your score there. So at this stage the score is increased to 1. So I'm going to say if the score is more than or equals to 3. So again, if it's 3, 4, 5, and the rest, then we're going to do 2 things. We're going to say print. So going to the next level, and then we'll need to actually change the level. So before that, I need to open a new namespace. So again, Unity Engine dot scene management. And once this is done, what I can do is say scene manager dot load scene, and again the scene was called collect object, and I think it was 2. So if I'm not sure, again make sure that we have the right one. So it's collecting boxes 2. So again, if you're unsure, what you can do is click there, copy, and then go back to your code and paste. That's the best way to do it, and this way you know that there are no errors. Okay, that's it. So again, scene manager to collecting boxes. Now, so again in this code, what we do is if the score is 3 or more, we're gonna display the message going to the next level, and then open the scene called collecting boxes 2. So we're almost there. Before we can actually run our script, there's one thing that we need to do is that we need to add those 2 scenes to the build settings. Okay, so again I will show you how to do it, and I will also show you what happens if you don't do it. So again, if you go to build, file and build settings. So again, in my build settings here, I've got no scenes right now, so I can just put that to the side and just take those 2 scenes. So we're going to use the shift key there and drag and drop them right there. Okay, so again, you've got two scenes there. So again, the idea is that if they are loaded, you'll be able to use them for your game, and also because you want to load the second scene, it has to be part of the build settings as well. So again, make sure those two are there, and you don't need to build anything. You just need to close this window there. Okay, so that's done. So again, we should be pretty much okay to go. Again, make sure that you save your scene. So again, Apple S or Control S. And once this is done, again, open the scene called collecting boxes, which is the current one, and play. And let's see if it works. So again, I'm going to collect 3 boxes and see if effectively, after collecting my 3 boxes, I am basically moved to the next level. So again, click inside the window. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And that's it. And you can see that now you have been moved to the second scene. So effectively, this is working. I've been moved to the second scene after collecting 3 boxes. Now, I just want to show you what happens if you forget to add your scene to the build settings. I'm going to go to the build settings and remove those 2 guys there. So I'm going to select them and press delete. Okay, and close. If I save, you should see that there are no errors in the console window. Unity will not basically trigger any error. Even if I clear that, there should be no errors. However, when you get to start your scene, you're going to get an error whenever you want to change scene. So again, if I play the scene right now and I start to collect objects, so again, that's going to be 1, 2, and 3, just have a look now at the console window. Now you should have an error saying the scene couldn't be loaded because it has not been added to the build setting. So again, something to bear in mind, guys. If you want to change scene or load a scene at runtime, make sure that you add it to the build setting. So again, what I will do is again take those 2 scenes and add them to my build settings. Okay, that's it for now. So again, there's more coming your way with more scripting on collecting items and displaying information in the user interface, and we will also create a timer later on. So again, I hope this is clear so far, and we'll be covering more features in the next section.